Is there any benefit in not communicating with your partner in your relationship? Or is there any benefit in non-verbal communication in your relationship? Do you prefer not communicating with your partner? Or do you prefer when you are having issue with your partner, when you think that your partner have offended you and you don't want to communicate it, you want to frown your face, you want to keep mute about it, how do you feel if you are that type of person? How do you feel not communicating your issues, not communicating what your wants, your dislikes, or what that offends you to your partner? So because a lot of people are having resentment in their marriages or relationship, they are having unforgiving hearts. So how do you want to have oneness with your husband or with your wife when you don't forgive? How do you want to carry conflicts, maybe that happens today, you want to carry it to the next day and beyond next day? Did you know that a lot of couples are living together, they don't talk to each other? I don't know how they live. You live with somebody you call your husband, you live with somebody you call your wife, but at the end of the day you are not talking. The children, okay, the man will leave and will drop money for the children. You just drop money maybe on the table. Table is now your wife. You don't want to talk to your wife. You are living with your wife for months. You guys are not talking to each other. How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel happy in living in that type of life? How can you have issue with your partner and you don't want to talk with her, you don't want to have a verbal conversation with her or with him? So all these things lingers. If you leave it, it continue lingering. That is when, at the end of the day, there is no longer oneness in that marriage. You find out that the marriage will be as good as dead. So resentment has caused more harm than good in marriages and relationship today. Not communicating, just open communication, verbal communication is not hard for couple who once loved each other, who once was joined in holy matrimony together. At the end of the day, they are now living together without communicating. I mean, how does that feel? Because I had this friend that told me that she has been living with it. They don't even talk. For 6 months now, you are living with your husband. You don't talk because of an issue you guys had. I mean, how do you see it? How do you see it? Do you want that type of life, or do you want to correct that mistake? Because this is so terrible. That is what kills oneness in marriages. Because that is why I'm working on a book that I titled having oneness in marriage and relationship. That blueprint is gonna come out soon, and I'm going to launch that blueprint in this channel. So look out for it. You are living with your partner, you don't talk, you don't communicate with him, you guys are having issue since 2 years, since 1 year ago. You are still having it in mind. You don't talk to your husband, you don't talk to your wife. Even when your wife greets you, you don't respond as a man. I mean, I don't understand. This issue has been eating deep into a lot of people, because I received a message from a woman. This thing is eating this lady up, but she have tried to communicate. Her in her own case, she tried greeting the man, but the man in question will not even respond. So I don't understand. How can you be, is that woman your wife, or is she just a roommate to you? I don't understand how you can live with a woman you really married legally, because of a little issue you guys have. Just because of a little, I'm sorry, okay, just be open, a little communication that will solve this problem. You guys carried it over. You carried it over to the next year, you don't talk. You are living with your woman in the same house, in the same room, but you don't greet, you guys don't talk. I mean, how do you cope? Doesn't it stress you as a man or as a woman if you are living such life? This is me coming to you and telling you that you have to redress that step. You have to come around. You have to see, do everything possible in your hands to make that resentment over, to bring back that joy in your marriage. Because you know, my preposition in this channel is to always make my fans out there, my viewers, to have a healthy and joyful relationship at the end of the day. Because I believe once your relationship is healthy, you are gonna live a healthy and fulfilled life. So you having unforgiving heart is a no for me. Try as much as possible to forgive your spouse, no matter the whatever she or he has done to you. That warrant that you guys will not talk for 1 year, for 6 months. I know you are watching me. I know you are seeing this video. You as a man out there, you are saying, please, Oga, please. The time is now for you to address this issue. If your wife did something that is so wrong that you cannot forgive her, please try and communicate what your problem is to her and know how she will take it, know how she will react. You guys should please try as much as possible to resolve the issue. Try as much as possible to resolve it, because it is affecting your health and you wouldn't know. So you have to try and create atmosphere of love in your union. Create atmosphere of love in your marriages. All these things matter. All these things contribute in you having a healthy life. Having a, being healthy, health-wise. So you don't, what is the essence that you marry this lady? Okay, you cannot correct her. You cannot sit her down and talk to her the way she will understand. Because I believe if you talk to her with love, she will definitely understand you and address her steps or whatever she's doing wrong that really needs to be checked. So there is need for oneness in marriage. There is need for you guys to come together and talk about your problem. Know how to address it. Let there be a change in your marriages. Let there be a change. Let's bring in that atmosphere of love again. Bring in that atmosphere of oneness, because all these things will make you enjoy your marriage. It will make you have a good life. So remove resentment, remove unforgiving heart. Try as much as possible to forgive your wife, forgive your husband. Let your relationship come back to normal. Let that bliss, let that spark come back. Try and rebuild it. Create that love, create that time for her, create that time for him. Communicate with him. Have one-on-one, heart-to-heart conversation with your husband or your wife. All these things are going to contribute in you building your relationship back to that oneness, to that initial spark, to that initial lovely relationship that you guys once shared. It is possible to bring it back. So the earlier you start, the better. So if you are coming across my video for the first time, please, this is Juliet Relationship Corner, where I bring to you virtually everything on relationship, life, dating, marriage, and any other thing you can think of that is in between. So if you are new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Remember, try as much as possible to continue watching my video and stay tuned, because more are yet to come. And remember to watch my video and watch this next video that I'll be dropping next. So see you all on my next video, and please go and settle with your wife, go and settle with your husband, because once you do so, you are going to have a healthy. And remember to tell me the outcome. If you do this I'm telling you, please share with me how it came out, because I'll be glad to listen. I'll be glad to hear your testimonies, because I'm here to receive your testimonies, and I'll be happy and I'll be glad that you guys resolve your issue in love. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you all. Thank you, my lovely fans. Thank you, my lovely viewers. I'm so happy to have you here, and see you all on my next video dropping soon. Bye for now.